Thanks for joining me on Saturday the 22nd of February 2025 after it's finished Bournemouth 0, Wolves 1, and today it was all about the results. The performance was going to be a desperate second, but it's all about the results, and it was a dream result obviously for Wolves, and it was a dream day really, because today at the bottom of the table, was it Southampton lost, they shipped 4 at home. Ipswich lost by 4 as well at home. Yeah, and we've now developed a 5-point gap at the bottom of the table between us and the relegation places. Obviously the teams above us a bit 8 points away. I think the next nearest to us is West Ham on 30th, and then Man United, believe it or not. But because today we played Bournemouth away, and obviously we're going to be playing them next week in the FA Cup. But today's result, the pivotal moment was obviously when Zabani was sent off. There was a divided opinion, because I myself thought it was a bit harsh, but his studs were raised, he went over the ball, and he took the man, and the referee, he gave him a yellow card initially, so he was overruled by VAR. So we can't say it was because of bad refereeing, because the referee was called over to look at the screen. And so yeah, today Santi Bueno came in for the man mounting, who is Emmanuel Agbadou, and he got an early booking after 3 minutes, so he had to tread very carefully. And after the sending off, we broke away, and after we got the goal by Cunha after a nice pass by Nelson Semedo, so it was assist for him. I know Semedo gets a lot of stick for not having much product, but yeah, he did an assist for the goal today. And Ouattara had a shot by a diving save by Sarr after about 33 minutes, but the goal was 35, and we didn't really put them to the sword, like 10 men. João Gomez was booked, and I'm not having to go at him, but the same scenario, you could have seen it coming as against Arsenal when he was booked, and then he's not careful. So at half time the manager quite rightly took him off, because you know what he's like. He's 100% committed to the tackle, and with them down to 10 men, you could see if he made a tackle, their players rolling around and trying to get the referee to even up things. But it went in half time, and believe it or not, they edged possession in the first half by 51.9 to 48.2%. And in the second half, at half time, obviously João Gomez was off, and Larson was on. Munetsi slots it into midfield, and what a chance what Munetsi had. 61 minutes after a nice pass by Larson to Bellegarde, squared it in for Munetsi. What has he got to do to score a goal? It just seems like he's done everything. He's getting into the right positions. Give him credit. Although he's had chances against Liverpool and away at Blackburn in the Cup, so he's not shying away from going forward. He's still getting forward, but he needs that goal, because later on Cunha put him through on goal, but it was a last-ditch tackle to thwart him. It was good to see Strand Larsen back on the pitch after missing 3 games, but the next game is on Tuesday night. It's at home to Fulham, and the old boys, Adama Traore and Raul Jimenez, they'll be back, and just hope that that's not an accident waiting to happen, because last I checked, they were losing 2-0 at home. 2-0 at home and we've got that game on Tuesday night, and we really need to win, because if we do and get up to 25 points, and the other teams below us, they don't seem to be doing very well, because Leicester lost 4-0 at home to Brentford last night. So there's definitely a bridge building between us and the bottom three. While we've got that momentum, we lost at Liverpool last week, but we played very well, and obviously it looks like we've taken confidence from that. So winning's a habit, just as losing's a habit. So just hope that we can kick on from here. We can get 3 points at Fulham, well, at least definitely not lose, and give hope to the teams above us. But yeah, we need to win that and start closing the gap on the teams below us, and see if we can get into midfield and mid-table, sorry. And then next week it's the game against Bournemouth, and it will, you could say today's game won't really have much bearing on next week, because it was 10 against 11, but we can see how much we've taken from that, how much we're progressing, but the confidence is growing. And it was a good day in all. 3 points away from home against a team that had in recent weeks put 4 goals away at Newcastle and 5 against a rampant Nottingham Forest. So we take that all day. So a brilliant day. All the teams below us lost. One was last night, and we win away. And thanks for joining me. If you want to hear, receive a notification every time I post anything, please subscribe. A big shout out to Steve Edwards, who's had my back, and to Aaron P. You know who you are. But 3 points up the Wolves, and thanks for joining me.